There we go. Still nobody here yet. That's okay. So, guys, we're making something very, very easy tonight, okay? We're making simple syrup. And the reason we're making simple syrup is because we're also making limoncello, but a slightly altered version. Now, before we get on to all that, I will discuss with you guys exactly what's going on for December. So, I'm sure you probably noticed, or maybe you didn't, because there aren't that many of you, but I did not actually end up posting a video this past week. Okay, just quit. There we go. I didn't end up posting a video this past week, and there's a reason for that. It's because, well, I need a little time to rest. So this month is going to be a little bit different. This year, as you can see, is video number 46 on Some Guy Who Cooks, which is awesome. It's momentous. But even more momentous than that will be video number 50. 50 is a huge number. And, I think we need to celebrate in a very special way. So while we're going, I got exactly crystal sugar water. And right here, I've got my kettle going. Move those out of the way. Got my kettle going. It's heating up the water to just about boiling point. Actually, it will start to boil when it's done. Oh, I hope your trip went well. Thank you, Amber. Yes, my trip definitely it went well. I was exhausted because I was chasing around triplets 7-year-olds. So that was quite the trip. But anyway, yes, we are making sugar water, Crystal. We're making simple syrup, and that's so that we can make limoncello. Now, back to the discussion. We're approaching video number 50. And I want that to be very special, so I'm going to debut it on Christmas Day, and I will be making the world's best cake. That's right, I will be making the world's best cake, otherwise known as Sjeidfjordkake or something like that. It's Norwegian, so naturally I can't pronounce the name. Regardless, I've made it before. It is super yummy, delicious, and it may very well be the world's best cake. So, up until then, there will be 2 more episodes between now and then. So that'll be 1 recorded video next week, plus 1 live video on Saturday. And let's check the actual schedule. It might just be 2 Saturday live videos. I need to make sure I have time between now and Christmas to make that happen. So let's see. It's the 5th. Oh, yeah. So 46, 47, 48. All right. So that means next Saturday, I'll do another video on the 12th, live video. Then another live video on the 19th for video number 48. Video number 49 will be one of our regular recorded release ones in the middle of the week, followed by Christmas, Friday. I will be releasing another episode. It won't be a live video on Friday. It'll be another recorded one, but that will be the episode for for the world's best cake. Now, Amber, you're excited. So am I. Now you're asking, did I cut back to 1 video a week? Just for this month. So I'm just doing that this month, giving myself a little bit of a breather so I can catch up with housework and all that, because this is a lot of work. I know the videos aren't super long, but it is actually a lot of work. Oh, and sorry, Joy, I see you jumped in. Woot. Huzzah! Glad you're here as well. But anyway, yes, I just cut back to 1 video a week for this month. And then, of course, the week of Christmas, there will be 2 videos. That way there's 1 coming up. Yes, exactly, family time and stuff. There will be 1 coming before Christmas, followed by 1 on Christmas Day, that being the world's best cake. So that's what you have to expect this month, guys. And while we've been talking about that, let me show you something. Let's see. Fuzzy or just you? I'm not sure. Are you feeling fuzzy? You bet I bust my ass to make content. You bet your bottom dollar I do, because I want to produce some good stuff for you guys. Better make something with a birthday theme. Joy, is it your birthday on the 18th? Okay, then I guess maybe I got to make a special birthday episode for you. But, man, that means I got to start doing that for everybody, which I don't mind, but that's going to get tough. Anyway, regardless, let me point you back down again. Once again, for those of you who missed it, I've got a kettle going right now with some hot water. We're making one of the easiest things to make, that being simple syrup, okay? So we need 2 things for simple syrup. We need sugar and we need water. And why are we making simple syrup? Because I'm making limoncello. Limoncello is wonderful. It's delicious. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Crystal. You can't drink, so no fun stuff here for you. My bad. But hey, you could just drink the straight sugar water. You would get old very fast. Let's see here. Think his internet is fighting with the weather. Is it my internet, guys? I'm so sorry if it is. Regardless, we're going to keep going. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you jump on YouTube if you can. Oh, gosh, Crystal, then don't drink straight sugar water. My bad. Don't listen to me at all. But yes, where were we? Oh, yes, limoncello. So the way you're making this, basically you want a crap ton of lemons, okay? And you're not using any of the juice of the lemons. No, you're actually using a zester or a peeler to get that very outside yellow portion of the lemon rind off of it. You're going to take all that and you're going to soak it in a very, very strong neutral spirit like Everclear. I bought 153 proof grain alcohol to do it with. So, yeah, it's strong stuff in here. But anyway, you can see I've got the peels in here, but I have more than just lemon rind in here. I wanted to make an all-around citrus version of limoncello. So this is not your traditional limoncello, which is just the lemon rind. This also has lime zest and navel orange rind. So it's going to have a very, very good citrusy flavor. And you can see the oils from the citrus rinds just laying on top of the solution here. And it smells great. No, yeah, so to answer your question there, 151 is a no-no. You don't want 151 because that is a flavored rum. So that won't work. So yeah, you want a neutral, strong spirit. 151 is the right strength, but it's not neutral. So you want a neutral, like a grain alcohol, like Everclear, or whatever the brand is at ABC or whatever. So that's what I have in here, about 750 milliliters worth. And in order to get this stuff, I'm going to strain it through a little straining sock. And our kettle is done. You could use vodka. It might not work quite as well. To answer your question there, vodka might not work quite as well. The reason you want the higher strength grain alcohol or something like that is because it actually it pulls the natural oils in essence out of those rinds better. It's got a stronger draw. It's better at pulling all that flavor out, so you get more flavor that way. Before we start straining, though, it would appear our kettle is ready. So what we have here is some hot water, okay? This is very hot water, and I'm going to get 1 cup of it, okay? To make a simple syrup, you need equal parts water and sugar. So here we go. This is very hot, but this thing should be fine. And we're going to get 1 cup, okay? All right, that's 1 cup. Now, don't do like I just did. When you're measuring, if you want a precise measurement, set it down on a flat surface and look at it eye level there. That's, 7th grade science class that you learned that. But anyway, anyway, you do that. Now we're going to get ourselves 1 cup of sugar. A lot of sugar and water here. Well, a lot of sugar. Alcohol in general is a lot of sugar. That's how you make it, is sugar. So in case you were wondering why alcohol makes you fat, it's because of all the sugar. There's a lot of it. All right, so here we go. We got a cup of sugar here. Not 100% leveled, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and just dump it right on in nice and easy. Ooh, we got some lumps. There we go. And grab yourself a spoon or a fork or whatever you want to use to stir this stuff around. I'm just going to grab a spoon, and that should work just fine. We got the spoon here for melting or a crack. Well, I hope it doesn't melt or crack, but this is a good sturdy container here. I've used it many times before. And here we go. We're just going to give this a stir. This sugar is going to melt right into this water. It might take a second or two, but it'll melt in. You want to stir it until you have no more little bits floating around. It wants to be a clear solution. We're not making a super saturated solution. If we were doing that, we'd be making rock candy. No, this is a simple syrup, which is not quite a super saturated solution. If we want to make super saturated, we use far more sugar than water. But it would dissolve into the water, and it would kind of turn like a yellowish color when you did that. If you guys want to make rock candy sometime, maybe we'll do that. It could be fun. We'll have to discuss what flavors we'd like to do. I once made a vanilla rock candy that was to die for. We used a crap ton of vanilla, though. But there we go. The sugar is pretty well dissolved in here. We've got our simple syrup. It is, well, it's sweet, it's hot, it's sugar water, So yeah, you want to dissolve all the granules 100%. While I'm straining, I'm going to put this in the fridge so it's not too hot. We don't want a chance evaporating any of the alcohol in the limoncello, okay? So this goes right in the fridge. I could put it in the freezer, but I'm just going to do the fridge for now. Rock candy for Christmas. That's not a bad idea, Crystal. That's not a bad idea at all. Hey, Karen, in the kitchen with Karen. How's it going? Good to see you. And it's not just simple syrup. We're also making limoncello. That's what we're using the simple syrup for. So I just made the simple syrup. It just went in the fridge. Now we're going to strain the limoncello. Where did my thing go? Okay, I got a bigger one to use. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Karen from In the Kitchen with Karen, make sure you do sometime. She's got a really cool channel. She's another chef on YouTube, and I love throwing support to my fellow YouTube chefs. And, I just had a little funnel, but I kind of, there it is. Thought I lost it, but there it is. So I'm going to strain back into the bottle. This is it's a 151 bottle. I'm going to strain right into this bottle here, okay? And I have my funnel. Throw that right on there. And here is my straining sock. So these are, they're very cheap. It's basically just a fibrous mesh. And what I'm going to do is throw it right on here and wrap the edge of it right around the lip of my funnel, okay? So you see I've got this here, boom, and it's wrapped right around there. All that's doing, I'm doing that to catch the zest, okay? So not only do I have lengths of peel, but I also have zest in this mixture here, and I don't want that getting in here. So let's go ahead and point you guys down, huh? What do you think? You want to see what's going on instead of just, hearing me pour? Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be real nice. You'd use that for tea by the gallon. Yeah, this stuff is super good. So Karen, I don't know, you probably didn't hear the difference with this limoncello. It's more than just lemon. I'm also using navel orange and lime zest. So it's a little bit different. Not quite limoncello, but same idea. So anyway, we've got our strainer here. We've got our stuff. Just pour it on in. Most of it is going to go straight in because you know what? There's no peel or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about the filtering too much. But here we go. And I'll point you down just a little bit more so you can see a little bit better. You can see it going down in there. Now, this is it's not like the fastest filter, but it is a lot faster than if you use something like a coffee filter. You could also use a nut bag. Nut bags are fantastic for straining. And in a second here, I'm going to show you the color of this liquid. Secure your strainer or your filter with an elastic. Joy, I would agree, but I just don't feel like it right now. It's not too much that I'm filtering. It's not too big. It's a lot bigger than the what's it called, the funnel. Otherwise, I usually would. But I want to show you guys. Look at the color of this liquid. Okay, this is a very nice golden color here. I'm impressed. It looks really nice. Actually, it's about the golden of, say, tequila or golden rum, gold rum. You know, it's really nice looking. So anyway, let's keep going though. We got some more to pour in here. And as always, don't hesitate to ask questions. If you have any questions at all, please throw them in there. Yeah, you know, I agree, Amber. Gorgeous indeed. And I can't wait to add the simple syrup as well. Now, this is just going right on in. Keep asking questions. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for, is to answer questions, is to talk to you. And, you know, it doesn't even have to be questions about what I'm doing here. It can be questions about anything. We're just here to have fun, guys. So ask away. But in the meantime, man, this is going well. It's looking good. It's. I wish you could smell it. It smells really nice. Apart from the, you know, the nail, the paint peeling smell of really, really strong alcohol, which I actually also kind of enjoy. But yeah, you know, the citrus is strong in this one. And it's going a little bit slower because, as you can see, we got a little bit of this zest coming in. So that's going to provide us with a little bit of blockage, but not much. And we're coming to the top of our bottle here, actually. All right. And that's pretty much all of our liquid, guys. So, as it is, this stuff is extremely harsh. It is beautiful, but it is very, very harsh. And that's because all we have in here is 151 to 153 proof. The stuff I use for this is actually 153 proof. This is a different bottle. This is a 151 bottle that I happen to have. The stuff I used was 153 proof, and it was from a plastic bottle. And I didn't want to use the plastic bottle for this. I wanted the glass bottle, so I went ahead and used this. There's not enough room to add all that simple syrup, though. So all we have in here right now, where did that dye go when the box fell? What are you talking about, Crystal? When you don't want to answer what questions I have, they are inappropriate. Amber, you ask away, whatever. But anyway, which dye are you talking about, Crystal? And I will be happy to answer. Looks great. Yeah, it does look great. But right now, it is just 153 proof grain alcohol with basically essential oils from oranges, lemons, and limes. So it's very strong, very harsh, and that's not what we want in this. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off our funnel here. We're going to retrieve that simple syrup. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour out a fair amount of this, okay? And I'm going to get another pourable container that I can do this with. I did not think ahead here. Here we go. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one. So here we go. A container with a little lip here that I can pour from. The box where they were in fell. I'm missing a die. You're missing a die that you made, and the box that they were in fell. Well, where did the box fall? Where did the box fall? It's probably where you want to look. All right. So here we go, guys. This is the next step here. So we've got our very strong alcohol here, which might as well take a little nip. Woo! That'll light your fire. quite literally. But it's got a really great, strong citrus flavor there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pour out about 1.5 cups, okay? Total re-pour, and I found my thing. Nice. So I'm going to pour out a fair amount of it into this container here. Okay? Yeah, looks good. You know what? I'm going to do it a little different than that. I'm going to take off this straining sock so I have my funnel available. I'm going to pour all of this in here, which this container might not be big enough, but we'll see. Hey, it fits. So, got all that liquid in here. We're now going to add our simple syrup to this, okay? Back down. There's all our liquid. We are adding our simple syrup, which still warm, but not hot. So here we go. This is going to lower our proof significantly, okay? But it's also going to sweeten it and just make it super delightful. Now, interesting enough, look how it's clouded it up a bit. There are different ways that you can take care of that cloudiness. I'm not too concerned, okay? Part of that's just the sugar water clouding it up. It's a similar effect to when you do it with when you're pouring water in absinthe. Okay, if you're not familiar with the process for absinthe, what you do, you take your absinthe in a glass, and then you put a special spoon on the top of the glass with some slots. You put a sugar cube on there, and you slowly drip cold water over that sugar cube. As it dissolves the sugar and drops in, it will, well, not only will it infuse the sweetness into the absinthe, but it also gives it a cloudiness. That's how you know you've properly poured it, is that it gets slightly cloudy. And in the same way, we did something similar with this mock limoncello here. Whew, still quite strong, but wow, is that good. So, as it is very, very strong. So, if you want, and I probably will, you can make more simple syrup. And you know what that does? It just gives you more. It gives you more of this stuff, which honestly, I think I might do that. I'm going to make more simple syrup for those of you who came late. So here's what we're going to do. Once again, we've got our hot water in the kettle here. We're going to pour out 1 cup of it. See, it's still steaming. 1 cup of hot water, followed by 1 cup of sugar. What about naughty twins, Crystal? I actually do have a twin, funny enough. Here we go. Not quite a cup here, so I'll pour a little extra in a sec. But first, we're going to just go ahead and get this in here, okay? Another cup of sugar plus a little bit extra. I'm not too concerned with getting an exact amount here, which, ooh, you know, whatever. But it's all good. So I licked that other spoon, so I'm going to get a new one. And we're just going to mix this around, okay? Let's see here. Okay, scrolling back, Amber. You know about absinthe and present? Now it makes sense. Yeah, I completely missed it, Amber. Oh, well. You'll have to tell me later. Anyway, guys, just mixing it around until all this sugar is dissolved. We don't want any granules. And now this might be a little too much for that container, but we will see. Look at that. Nice and clear. I think there are a couple grains floating around, but that's just whatever will not dissolve into the water because it's saturated by now. So, you know, if you have a little bit more sugar than water, then, you know, there'll naturally be a few grains floating around. That's as long as you, what's it called? A transparent fluid here. So, I'm going to point this back down. And here we go. I'm going to have this real slow because I do not want to overfill this. And look at that, you get another little extra bit of cloudiness there. This container is just barely too small, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dirty another container for you guys. Okay? We got a nice big one here. And we're going to take this one and just right over top and right on in there. And I know I have too many lights on. It's so bright, but that's okay. Now I can add the rest of this sugary water. Okay? It's in! There we go. We'll just go ahead and give it a little stir. Man, it now looks a lot like apple cider. He's ignoring the question, you found the naughty twin. I plead the fifth. Okay, guys, we got this stuff. We got it, and it's ready to try one more time. Here we go. I've added another cup of simple syrup. Well, cup and a half or so. Woo! That stuff is good. It is dangerous, and it is good. So here's what we're going to do. Got our funnel. Got our bottle. Time to fill her up, huh? Confirmed. If you say so. Here we go. Filling up our bottle. What can I say? I'm a bit of a bootlegger. We don't need a filter this time. Because all we're doing is pouring liquid. We don't have to worry about any bits of rind or zest or anything like that. And once this bottle is full, I've got one more I can start filling. Okay. Right near the top of that neck is as high as you want to go. So there's one bottle, and time to bring over one more. This is an old rum bottle, Kraken. I love the bottle. You know how we know he's the naughty twin? He keeps pointing the camera at his midsection. You know, I'm not doing that for that reason. A filter or I'll get into trouble. You need a filter. Okay, if you say so. All right, guys, here we go. We got our other bottle. Dropping on our funnel, and we're gonna fill her up. Let me bring this more to the front here so you can see better. And the bottle's not going to be completely full, but it'll be close to it. Actually, you know what? It may be a full bottle. Look at that. Look at that. Almost, just about. Right there. All right. All right, you guys. All right, I hear you. That is a cool shaped bottle, right? This is from Kraken Rum. It is no longer Kraken Rum, obviously. But it is a fine, fancy-looking bottle. And that is some cloudy stuff. But I promise you, it's delicious. And there are a lot of uses for this. You can drink it straight, although it's very strong. So, cheers. It's a little warm from that hot simple syrup, but it tastes great. You can drink it straight like that. I would recommend chilling it or, pouring it over some crushed ice or something if you're going to have it straight. Otherwise, fantastic to add to tea and various things. You can pour it over ice cream if you want. Whatever you want to do, guys, limoncello is delicious and absolutely worthwhile. And simple syrup, as you can see, it could not be more simple to make this stuff. Just don't want any of it going to waste, Anyway, I hope you try it out because it's super good. It's super easy. And if you have any questions about this, by the way, you want it to soak for a couple weeks. I forgot to mention that. But you want to soak for a couple weeks. When you're done, you can throw all this stuff out. But yeah, we're good to go, guys. We've had a lot of fun tonight. Some of you more than others with those comments. But that's all good. Expect more episodes to come. Like I said, we're going to do only a few episodes in December because that's going to give me more time to play catch up and get a bunch of stuff pre-recorded for everybody that I can release in increments of time. Once again, starting in the new year, getting back to that 3 a week dedicated. You could do that, Amber. You could do that. So that's that's an option. Throw those, those peels that, they're soaked in alcohol, so they might be really good for something like a rum cake or something. Yeah. Or heck, make one kick butt fruit bread. Fruit cake, rather. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Much love. I appreciate all of you being here. Huzzah! See you again next Saturday with another live video. And, we got only a few more episodes until Christmas. So next Saturday live, the following Saturday live, and then 2 videos the following week, one of them being on Christmas Day. That's Friday. And that one is going to be the world's best cake. So stay tuned for Some Guy Who Cooks Christmas Special Extravaganza. Okay, guys? Episode 50. 50. We're doing it. All right. Much love, guys. Until next time, as Crystal puts it, later, dudes. So only 1% of your thoughts came out. There we go. See you guys. Again, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. That way you know every time I post a video or go live. And, of course, share this with your friends. Until next time, once again, I'm Some Guy Who Cooks. Yes, someone.